Welcome back for the last video on BODMAS. So here I've got my second example that we can go through to emphasize or just cement all of that information you have learned about BODMAS. So again, you are back here. You've got an expression which is 1820 divided by 10 multiplied by, in brackets, 12 minus 5 plus, in another bracket, 24 minus 11. So if you have something like this and you've gone through my videos, you'll understand that it doesn't call for you to panic. Just go through the problem one by one. So as your first step, you look at the brackets. So you find there's two brackets. So there's actually three brackets. Two of them are inside another bracket. So you look at the ones inside. So you have 12 minus 5 and 24 minus 11. That's what you first do. You solve for that. And then with that, you'll say 12 minus 5, it's 7. 24 minus 11, you get 13. And then with that being said, you're still inside a bracket. So before you jump out, you still have to solve 7 plus 13. And that's what I did. 7 plus 13, you get 20. Then once you get your 20 now, you look at your BODMAS again to say like, okay, I'm done with the brackets. I don't have any offs or powers. So you can jump O and go to D. And then do you have a division? Yes, I've got a division. What am I dividing? 1820 divided by 10. So just to show you another mathematical trick, there's something that you can do in mathematics whereby if you divide anything by 10, you just move a comma. But if this is confusing you, you can just forget about it. But basically, whenever you divide by 10, you just, like, let's say the comma is here, you move the comma here, meaning you cancel only this one. But if it confuses you, you can forget about it. So it's 1820 divided by 10, which gives you 182. So 182, and then you've gotten rid of the division. Now you're going to do multiplication. Then that's where you are. So when you multiply, you go 182 minus multiplied by 20. So now when you multiply, you go in the opposite direction. So in a case whereby you say you was multiplying by 10, you would have said 1820, which means the comma was here, you are moving it here and adding a 0. But again, if it confuses you, you can forget about those extra details that I mentioned while I'm talking about this. And of course, you can verify your information using a calculator. And then from there, you've got 182 multiplied by 20, which is the same as 1820 multiplied by 2, which gives you 3640. And as usual, once you are done with your calculations, you verify the initial answer based on your calculator. So let's clear this one. Then you've got 1820 divided by 10 multiplied by two brackets. Okay, then the first bracket is 12 minus 5. Close the first bracket, and then you say plus 20. Wait, delete. You need to open another bracket. 24 minus 11. Close the bracket, closing the first bracket, and then you close the bigger bracket. And then what you hope for is when you press enter here, you find 3640. There you go, 3640. So precisely how we solved this thing, it's actually how the calculator solves it. And another thing that I can actually show you, just because this one I finished a bit early. So with this extra minute, I'll show you something else. So now this is me verifying this thing at step 1. Okay, let me take a pen. Yes. So I'm verifying this thing at step 1, but there is nothing that is stopping me from actually verifying it on each and every single step that I'm talking about. So if I go 1820 divided by 10 multiplied by, okay, let's do 7 plus 13. Okay, just wanted it to be exactly the same. 13, you still get 3640, and then you go to the next step again. 1820 divided by 10 multiplied by 20. still get the same answer. So you see, as you go down, you can actually check this one. However, if you're going to spend a lot of time on the calculator, and then you'll be wasting time during an exam, I just wanted to show you this to say, like, if you can verify your answer on this like first step here, then you can actually verify it again on the second step, verify it again on the second step, verify again on the third step, and verify it again on the first step. Hopefully that one was helpful to say, like, you don't have to like calculate at each and every single step. You just use the calculator to verify. With that being said, we have concluded our sessions on BODMAS, and we are ready to look into the next section, which we will be looking at common fractions. Thank you for watching the videos. Don't forget to share them, and don't forget to check us on Google or YouTube. Just Google Cultivator, and then you should be able to find our videos. Thank you for watching.